Previously on No Going Back, me and my wife sold all of our stuff, quit our jobs, and embarked on the adventure of a lifetime. A global road trip that didn't even make it out of the UK, because my head gasket blew up for the third time. In this episode, we figure out how to keep the adventure going despite no longer having a car, on a journey that will take us through Leeds, Dublin, Belfast, Prague, and Greece. And all this while trying to figure out how to make social media, film content, and figure out where we want to go next and how we're going to get there.
Fucked up the first part of the trip, but we're back on the road. Got a new plan. It's a bit chaotic. First things first, we're going to Leeds, pick up my gaming laptop. Straight after that, we're going to go see a friend in Dublin. While we're there, we might as well go to Belfast. And then I've got a stag do in Prague. Then to finish it all off, we're going to go to Crete. So if you want to see how this goes, press that little fucking button. Got my new backpack. I'm fucking praying the laptop will fit in it.
So after upgrading my backpack, we jumped on a train from incredibly rainy Manchester over to Leeds to see an old friend from the army. So because we now no longer have a fixed address, I needed somewhere to send my gaming laptop when I bought it. Luckily, my friend Jared here on the right is a computer nerd, so he set the laptop up for me, which is very kind of him. He was also kind enough to let us spend the evening at his house and then use it as a base to explore the museums in Leeds before jumping on a plane the next day to Dublin.
I lost my fucking cap in security. It's gone. I just went through the scanner, it came out, I had no belt and no cap. I was like, I don't know where your cap is. Someone fucked the address up, so now I got dropped off by the Uber on like a street, just like a random street. I mean, it's a nice street, but now I've got like a 20-minute walk to where we're actually staying. Your fault. All your fault.
When we did eventually find out, it turns out we'd booked student accommodation for ourselves.
It's very collegey in here.
It's been a long day of travelling and we're both really tired, so we're going to go to bed. But tomorrow we're going to the Guinness factory.
So the Guinness storehouse was actually really good. If you're a big fan of Guinness like I am, it's definitely worth visiting. They do teach you about the entire process of how it's made, but honestly I just walked past all of that because I was there to look at stuff and drink Guinness. Which you certainly can do there, and if your wife doesn't like Guinness, you get to drink her free sample of Guinness as well. They also have this thing upstairs that's like a laser printer, and they'll print a selfie of you onto your Guinness, which is really fucking cool. Never seen that before. The next day we jumped on a coach trip to the coast. We went to Dunluce Castle, which is where they filmed all the scenes for Pike in Game of Thrones. It was really, really windy there, which is like mental windy, but it was fun.
Fucking windy stairs, man! Oh my god!
And straight after that we went to Giant's Causeway, which you might recognise from Harry Potter.
Oh, you're not happy about that?
This Giant's Causeway is actually beautiful. Just doesn't really make sense for this to form naturally. So obviously everybody wants to take pictures, including these two people that clearly didn't spot my tripod and ruined my shot. Now, of course, with it being a causeway, it's at sea level. And the only way to get to it is to go down all of these stairs. So unless you want to live there forever, you've got to go back up the stairs. And as you can see, it's pretty windy and pretty steep. So if you have asthma, which Gemma does, you should probably take your inhaler, which Gemma didn't. So after sitting in a pub and trying to breathe for like half an hour while I enjoyed a cold pint of Guinness, we got back on the coach and head over to Belfast. And I cannot for the life of me remember why I made her do this.
So we made it to Belfast, and now we're on the hunt for penny presses. Apparently there's fucking loads of them here at the Titanic Museum.
And thus began Gemma's favourite part of the trip, hunting penny presses. Now honestly, the amount of these that we've collected over the past few months is insane. To the point where I've gotten into it now, I quite like them too. Because you find yourself going towards places you never would have otherwise gone to, looking for these pennies.
Now we're quite desperately rushing back because we only had 2 hours, and we pretty much spent the entire fucking 2 hours hunting penny presses. We were supposed to eat and we haven't, so we're really fucked now. But at least the rain stopped and it's sunny again. So someone's feet are hurting. And that dome all the way over there is where we need to get to in the next sort of 10 minutes. Oh, we get left behind.
We did make it with like 2 minutes to spare.
It's been a very long and eventful day. We're both fucking knackered. Now I'm going to sleep. And so is this little one. That's the second bus that we've got on where we didn't have exact change. We tried to give them a note and they said no. And they just let us on for free. The people out here are really fucking nice.
So the whole reason that we came here is because we have a friend that lives here called Carmel. We met Carmel in Thailand, she's really lovely. So we spent the rest of the day hanging out with her and didn't really get a lot of footage. And then on the final day, while we were waiting for our flight...
That's fucking crazy. It was so sunny like 30 seconds ago, and now it's like fucking hailstone. It goes from not raining at all to absolutely pissing it down in seconds. It's still sunny over here. It'll stop in like a minute and it'll be sunny again. Now we're kind of stuck in a little buttfuck nowhere, and we've got like, what, 6 hours to kill before the flight? I'm fed up now, and I want to go home, but I don't have a home, so I can't go home.
So after a couple of pints, we headed straight to the airport.
And the flight got delayed. I had no fucking business getting away with that. My bag is way too big. They were checking fucking everyone. I was shitting myself. And then they just stopped checking randomly and I walked straight past without saying anything. Ah!
So after nearly getting a £75 fine, we boarded the plane, flew to Manchester, and then parted ways so that I could go on a stag do.
On my way to the airport now to go to Prague. Stag do's not even started. The drinking's not even started. My boys provide me with an unlimited source of free entertainment. One of them went to Manchester Airport, same as me, went to get on his flight. He'd booked a flight from London, so he's now stuck in the airport for like 6 hours. Another one shat his pants on the way there. Literally shat in his pants, so now he's not going either because he can't get on a flight because he's got shit in his pants. It's not even fucking started yet. This stag do is going to be fucking hilarious.
So after a couple of hours of drinking in the airport, we flew to Prague, landed, and now I'm going to have to be very careful about what I choose to show you so that I don't get this video banned.
Prague, motherfucker! There's someone here who's had an edible for the first time in his life.
Spent the rest of the night checking out Prague's clubs, which are really good, because the main event was the next day. So after some questionable early morning drinking games, we went to this underground Viking mead hall type thing, which was bloody amazing. They had live entertainment, they had infinite free beers, and while the food was amazing, honestly the highlight of this place was just listening to the music while I was getting shit-faced. And straight after that we headed over to an 80s bar. The next day we did something completely different because half the boys are ex-military and the other half have never fired a weapon before. So we went to this incredibly cool shooting range that also had a tank driving experience, which is really weird because half of us are qualified tank drivers. Oh, here come all the comments. It's not a tank, it's an armoured fighting vehicle. Who cares?
There is no bullet holes on the left one, so we could try to make them, yeah?
It's also pretty mega watching people that have never handled a gun before get handed a loaded weapon after a 5-minute safety brief. And then I got to do something that I've never done before, which is firing a Beretta 50 cal. And the guy was nice enough to let me be stupid and put my t-shirt down range and put a bullet hole through it.
Perfect.
Where is it?
And now time for welders.
What?
Here, right?
What?
Yeah.
And with that glorious ending, it was time to fly back to the UK.
Welcome back to fucking England. I've missed this.
Luckily, we're jumping straight back on a plane and leaving.
We made it. We're in Crete. Feels like the actual start of the adventure because obviously lots of things went wrong, and now we're like actually out of Britain. You know, it's not quite going smoothly as you know we knew it wouldn't because we fuck everything up. But the adventure begins, and we've actually got set up in a room now, and we've got all of our stuff which we haven't had up until this point. So it's good. It's good. I mean, it's better than fucking sitting at home, innit? Just went for breakfast. A fucking retirement home down there. There's like nobody in that room less than 60. I was just like shuffling around dead slow, complete silence. There must have been what, 15 people in there? No noise, nobody having a conversation, just sat there spending their children's inheritance on themselves, staying alive for 50 years longer than they should do.
The Wi-Fi in the hotel is complete shit.
The Wi-Fi is dog shit.
I'm talking 4 megabytes a second.
So it turns out shit Wi-Fi is going to be a trend on this trip. Never mind the Great Firewall in China.
So I was going to get a SIM, but now I'm going to have to get an eSIM because we're travelling for so long, you can't just get a SIM because your old SIM will get deactivated. You know, you've got to have your old number for banking and all that shit. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the arse, but we are in paradise. So I'm okay with having problems here. I don't think I'll ever get used to filming in public, but the thing that's really fucking hard to get used to is like asking people to follow you. I've just made like a video, or at least filmed a video, to try and get some followers. God, it feels fucking gay being like, oh, please follow me, please. Ooh.
We spent the next few days trying and failing to make it on social media, eating great food and swimming in the sea.
So we've managed to get a new plan going. Obviously we fucked the first plan up, but while we're in Greece, the plan was to put on the new plan. Spent like fucking 10 grand on the next leg of the trip, which is basically all of Europe. One thing that's really weird is walking around like all these nice cute markets and shit, and there's loads of like lovely homemade stuff. I can't fucking buy anything. I'm literally on the fucking limit of how much weight you can take onto a plane. This as well, like all these mugs. We collect mugs, but if we buy one, we have to like ship it home to like her parents' house. The fucking state of this shit. This is an actual walkway, like a normal, like this is just what the locals do. They just walk through this fucking thing.
Now, I left Greece 2 months ago and unfortunately I've lost a bunch of the footage, so I don't have footage of us getting scammed.
So we just got fucking scammed.
This is a scam. It's a scam. We booked this really nice apartment here in Rome.
They sent us a message with a link saying, send us your bank details. Obviously we've not clicked on that link. But some of these poor bastards have literally turned up to the accommodation and it doesn't exist. The place isn't even fucking there.
Yeah, so the whole fucking thing is fake, basically.
So as there was nothing we could do about the money that we'd lost, we decided to just carry on with the adventure.
What a beautiful little penis creature.
So we went to this aquarium, which is really interesting because we bumped into a guy that worked there who was from the same hometown as us. He now lives in Greece. He came talking to us because he noticed I was wearing a Thailand t-shirt, and he's been to Thailand numerous times and it's his favourite place on earth as well. And this guy's sort of in his 40s now, and he said that at one point he went back home to Manchester and he saw people that he grew up with, and while he had gone and seen the world, they hadn't gone anywhere. So while I sat there watching a snake eat a rabbit hole, I think we both felt quite reassured that we'd made the right decision.
You can do it, I believe in you. Ah! So we've rented out this awesome little pink dune buggy type thing. Dune buggy, motherfucker! Woo! We got fucking lost already.
Are you firing it up?
No. I'll stall it and embarrass myself. That's what we're trying to decipher. She put squiggles all over the map. She's like, you want to go this way, then 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 this way. I was like, ah! We're just sort of driving around the mountains now. Lovely food, awesome company, and an incredible view. Oh, and there's a butterfly there, if you saw that. We found this lovely little cute village. These are all hand painted. Yeah, this feels more adventurous than sort of the touristy area. This is more like, feels like actual Greece. Look at that. But I will say that if you want to get one of those dune buggies, you got to be a bloody good driver. Like, they're fucking hard to drive. The clutch on it is massive. And like the accelerator pedal, this much of the accelerator does nothing, and then there's your actual accelerator.
Come on, baby.
The brakes are shit, and the handbrake's shit.
The handbrake is fully on.
And the roads are mental, it's all fucking massive hills and shit. You have to hill start it all the time, and it does not want to hill start.
I speed it. There we go. Fucking hell.
So like, unless you're a really good driver, I wouldn't get one. I would get a fucking quad bike, but we're really enjoying it because I'm fucking sick of driving.
It reminds me of driving my car. It rattles like fuck. The clutch is massive, and the fucking fuel gauge doesn't work.
How hectic this fucking driving is. People, fucking cars everywhere, nobody's actually staying in their lanes.
I'm not gonna fucking do that. The fella we were just talking to was like, that looks like fun, but not very comfortable. And that's the problem with most people. They want to be comfortable. Woo!
My arse is welding to the seat. You know, it's fucking hot when the seat in your buggy is melting.
So we pretty much spent the entire day just driving around the mountains in Greece, not really knowing where we were going, just sort of heading in any direction. And we ended up finding some really cool stuff. We found this cave, which is supposedly the birthplace of Zeus.
You're gonna die going back up them steps. Look how high up that shit is. You can't even see the exit. Surviving back there. She may be dying from the hill, but that view is fucking worth it. Look at that.
And then we found this really weird museum that had like exhibitions of Neanderthals and cavemen and shit.
These just scared the shit out of me. I walked in here with my sunnies on, so I literally couldn't see them.
Willy, boobies. Bunga bunga.
Mamma mia. And now I've got a big fuck off splinter in my hand from that. You're in trouble now.
Then we drove back down out of the mountains and into the main touristy areas.
People here are fucking up their own arse. They're like clicking their fingers at waiters. You can see like the waiter, he looks really stressed out. Like he's getting pissed off at people speaking down to him. Not a fan of these kinds of places.
So we quickly left that place and went to go find ourselves a quiet beach that wasn't super touristy or popular.
I think most people would be terrified driving on a road like this. You can't see shit. We stumbled onto a nudist beach by accident. We spot around the corner and there was just dicks everywhere.
And with that lasting wonderful image, it was time to drop off the dune buggy, give the keys back, and part ways with Greece to go back to the UK for a wedding. After we landed, we had to get the train to Stone, where the wedding was, and I was once again reminded as to why I fucking hate trains.
How fucking ridiculous is that? That's the only way of getting from platform 2 to platform 1.
And then I was also reminded as to why I left the UK in the first place.
We've been to quite a few countries and I've seen some views out of my hotel window, but this is by far the best view I've ever had in a hotel. Wow! Every single time we step foot in this fucking country, this happens.
Luckily, the next day the rain fucked off and the sun came out just in time to watch one of my brothers from the Mercian Regiment get married to his beautiful wife. Now obviously I didn't film the wedding, but I can tell you that the reception was so beautiful it genuinely made me cry. And then, later on during the speeches, the cheeky fucker made me cry a second time with the line, "The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why." And I'm lucky enough to have found my reason why when I was 15 years old. Back then we had absolutely no idea where life was going to take us. We've grown up together. We've gone from awkward teenagers to getting married, to selling everything we owned and setting off to see the world. When people ask why we'd leave behind stable jobs, a house, our routines and everything we knew, this is why. Because it's never been about the countries, or ticking places off a list. It's about who you're sharing them with. This adventure isn't important because we're travelling the world. It's important because we're doing it together. I don't know where this journey ends. I don't know if we're going to make it. I don't know if I'm wasting my time or not. But I do know this. If I get to spend it with my reason why, then I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
It's gonna take time to get there. It's gonna take some time. I wanna make it.
So, despite the chaos, that was one of the most beautiful weddings I've ever seen. And saying goodbye afterwards was a lot harder than I expected. Seeing everyone again reminded me of just how lucky we are. Friends we've known for years. Boys I'll consider brothers for the rest of my life, and getting to watch a man who I love, trust and respect marry a woman who's perfect for him. The very same man that filmed this footage for me at my wedding, nearly 5 years ago. In the next episode, me and Gemma explore Italy, a place my Italian mum is very excited to hear about.
Honestly, this is not impressing me at all. I'm so sick of rude people, it's doing my head in. What the fuck is this? Look at the state. It's starting to piss me off. Get me the fuck out of here.
See you in the next one.